Welcome, Sagittarius. This is Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. Take a deep breath. Okay, we're going to pull some cards. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the Feminine's Mars and the Masculine's Venus. All of my information is below if you'd like a session with me. And my website is twinflames3344.com. Today is July 30th, 2020, and the reading is for the first half of August, so now through around the 15th of August. If you should come to the reading at a different time, of course it relates to you. That's why it was brought to your attention. There may be a message there for you. So, for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Sagittarius? Okay, just a couple more shuffles here. Okay, Sagittarius. You're a little bit messy today, Sag. A little messy. Okay, here we go. Sagittarius for the first half of August 2020. Sagittarius. All right, first card out for you guys is the Ace of Swords reversed. What's going on? Somebody doesn't want to tell their truth. The challenge for you is the Ten of Swords reversed. For me, this is good when it's reversed. That can actually be bliss. So the foundation here is, the foundation is the Seven of Swords reversed. It wanted to flip upright though. So you might want to go back to being sneaky here. This is about coming clean. That's the foundation. And then the recent past is the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so this is what's just happened, something good. And then we have your crowning position. Your now moment is the Six of Cups. That's beautiful. Really loving energy. This can be your children. This can be a loving memories of the past, a soulmate. It can be any kind of soulmate. So this can be, you know, a sibling, a friend, a lover. It can be a twin flame as well, but this can also be your children. But it's just really fond memories and that really close bond of that inner child. And that's in your now moment. What's coming up for you? The Three of Cups reversed. That could be any kind, that can be social distancing, first of all. That can also be negative influences in your life, negative groups, overindulgences, over partying, not happy, right? Because people do those things to escape their life. And also could be a third party situation. You see yourself, Sag, as Judgment reversed. So somebody could be swallowing their pride, deliberating, holding back judgment, eating their words. Around you, or how others might see you, is the Tower. All right, so we have the Tower right around you. Sudden events, epiphanies, explosions, eruptions. That can be sex as well, but you'd have to have a lot of Wands cards around there, most likely, not necessarily. And then the blocks for Sagittarius is the Eight of Cups, walking away, and within, this is the block. Somebody might have poop in their yard too, and people leaving cups all over the place. This could be a hike up the mountains or just taking daily hikes as well. And that may be your block, that you need to do that for yourself. And then we end up here with the Six of Pentacles reversed. So some kind of imbalance here. And we'll discover what that is. And the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read. The connection is the Eight of Wands. So this is the bridge. And then what's left hanging in limbo, so that what you still need to deal with at the end of the read, is the Seven of Wands, upright. And this could be standing up for yourself. This could be relighting the torch or the flame. Somebody could be putting on an Olympic trial, you know, a mock Olympics for people who have missed the Olympics as well. And then you'll get another card, but you won't see it until the end. And it may be more than one. It usually is, depending on what that next card is. And then I'm also going to show you what is at the bottom of the deck, and that is the King of Wands reversed, and we're going to give you a little backstory on what's been going on behind him. So then we're going to get right into it. Got the King of Wands reversed, the Page of Pentacles is reversed, the Knight of Wands is reversed, and then we end up on the Page of Swords. So this can be a child or this can be a message. So it could be an heir child or someone who loves to talk. And then after that, we have a Knight of Wands, which could be another child. But they're the player energy, and they may always be getting into trouble. This also could be somebody who has good intentions, but then falls short or doesn't follow through. It can be the player for sure who rushes in for that one-night stand or gets into trouble a lot. Or it can be also with good intentions, but just falling short due to energy because they're just really tired. They're doing too much. So this is the Temperance reversed, the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the King of Wands reversed. We have impatience here. So this is out of balance, no patience. Somebody could be losing their temper. And then we have, this is the child who never learns their lesson or needs help. There may be a child with a learning disability who needs help or just needs help with school. Where most of us are out of school at this point, but just needs help, money, or opportunity, or is too dependent on other people doing things for them or helping them start things, like walking them into things. And then we have the King of Wands, and he could be losing his temper. So these three could be fighting in the family. These two are definitely related. And this could be the couple, and then these two could be their children as well. So there's definitely Sagittarius energy here, because we have the Temperance card and the Knight of Wands. That's all Sag. And you are Sag. So let's see what else is going on here. Let's start clarifying right away because my reads are taking too long. So I'm going to clarify as soon as I put them all down. The King of Wands reversed. Like I said, he's either tired, sick, or sick and tired and angry. He looks angry though because it looks like they're losing their temper with kids. It could be his own kid with a friend, or it could be both could be his own kids, or the one who needs help may be him. And he's fighting because he's frustrated with his child. And then in the recent past, we have the Wheel of Fortune upright. So why is that upright? It's like this might be a blessing in disguise. Whatever negativity here is actually a good thing. So the King of Wands reversed. Why? For Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Why is the King of Wands reversed? I'm telling you, you guys are messy. These cards are all over the place. We have the Page of Wands reversed and the Hangman upright. And this is frustration, temper tantrums, or just lack of inspiration. This also could be a sick child or just tired, you know. It's not the lazy child, but they could be just really tired because normally this kid would be all over the place. Even if they're bored, they won't be lazy. They'd be like bouncing off the walls. But if they could be sick though. So this is also somebody who could have a big ego or is going through an awakening process. Or maybe they have the wrong idea, which is why they're reversed. So this is coming up for the King of Wands reversed. So his inner child is angry. His inner child's coming out, and he definitely could be going through an awakening. I'm not going to put these down, but the next two cards are the World reversed and the High Priestess, which is a lot of Pisces energy. But this also can be with the World upside down, but also having a secret. Or this could be a High Priestess, someone who's very religious or with psychic abilities. Or it could be, you could be your own intuitive abilities, all right? But just having the World upside down, this also could be feeling like you're in another world with a Pisces or with a spiritual person. So that could be awakening for sure. So whether it's you or you and your child, or your child's the one awakening and you don't get it as the adult, and either one of you could be Sag or both of you could be Sag. So why do we have the Wheel of Fortune in the recent past? Somebody knows, but they're pretending they don't know, or they're trying to keep to themselves so they can stay sane. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles moving forward. So there's forward motion here. So that's the wheel working in your favor. Somebody's trying to keep to themselves and not tell, and now they're moving forward, or perhaps moving out of this energy. And there's the signs that are coming up just from the major arcana. For me, we have Libra, Sagittarius, of course. Aquarius is coming up on you, and Scorpio. And that's it for now. The Knight of Pentacles is going into the Nine of Cups, so getting their wish. So this Wheel of Fortune is working in your favor. It's pushing you out of keeping to yourself or keeping a secret or staying silent and moving you forward into getting your wish, into a place where you can get it. The foundation is the Seven of Swords reversed, which is someone being sneaky or someone coming clean from something major. So coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up your act, or cleaning up your house or space is coming up this week as well. This could be juggling as well. So it could have been juggling, whether it's two people, to anything, could be home and family. But this is doing it under the radar. So you're definitely being sneaky and juggling. And this could be overworking too, like not telling people that you're doing more work because maybe you're a workaholic. And then there could be a message of love, or a child who's very loving, or a child that someone doesn't know about. All right, so you're coming clean about whatever this is that's been under the radar. Perhaps we don't have the Two of Pentacles reversed, though. The Two of Pentacles reversed would be dropping the facade or the act. So you're either still a little bit sneaky because you're not coming fully clean, because you're not dropping the act. You're doing things under the radar. You're coming clean, but whether or not it's all the way clean, we'll have to see whether that happens or not. But this is about a loving child, or about puppy love perhaps, or a loving message that's under the radar. Perhaps while you're working or juggling or doing a show. And the central energy is a split, a lie, or a need for clarity, or cutting through the BS, right? Cutting to the chase. So the central energy has to do with the Fool upright and the Justice reverse. So this is someone freeing themselves from the injustice of the situation. And there's definitely a split or a divide here, for sure. Someone's freeing themselves from a bad situation, from not telling the whole truth. There's definitely secrets in everything we pulled so far. There's been some kind of secrets. So someone's freeing themselves from the injustice of the situation, and a split, a divide, or a lie, cutting through the BS, getting clarity in the situation. And again, this is coming up again. All right, so the injustice of coming clean or getting clean or cleaning up the act, or the need to clean up their act after the fighting is over, the battle's over, or you lost. That could be a competition as well. And then there's suffering and silence, okay? So let's see if those cards come up again, because the challenge here is the Ten of Swords reversed, which is the worst is over. It can literally be bliss coming in, and the challenge for you is, after all this negative energy, is receiving bliss, allowing yourself, feeling worthy of bliss. So the Ten of Swords reversed, and they came up again, just these two. So once the coming clean is done, it's allowing the battle to end, the fight, the losing battle, not being a sore loser as well, and then suffering in silence, getting over it. And then perhaps there's an end of a marriage, a move. This could be visiting somebody else's house, and I'm losing my voice. So there needs to be a visit, but you're afraid to do it. But the worst is over. There's some instability with suffering in silence after the war or the battle. Whether nobody had to lose the battle. It may just be conflict that needs to end, and now it is. It's done. The worst is over, and there's bliss coming in, but you have to allow that to come in, and you may need to move, or you may need to go visit somebody. There we go. Confession. Queen of Swords reversed. Okay. And there may be Cancer in there too, or that just by the full moon. The third to the fourth, I think, is the third, I think, around noon is the full moon. So you may be going to confess, and then let's see, the crowning position here is the Six of Cups, the Wounded Warrior, and this could be the Sealed Divine Feminine. This could be someone who's just in another world, right? Two different worlds. This is the Wounded Warrior who's fighting battles in the 3D, and this is the 5D Divine Feminine, who he just doesn't get, like coming from two different sides of the same coin. So these are the two children in the garden, and that's why they're the same, but they're opposite sides of the same. So they need to see that they have the same objective, the 0 point, but from totally opposite points of view. So that's why they're coming up like this. But it's very positive there. And then we have the High Priestess again. So there's definitely a psychic involved or secret or your own intuitive abilities. This can represent a religious woman as well, but it's in the aftermath of disaster or sudden events, okay? And it's related to her, so I'm going to leave those out. All right, so the Three of Cups reversed. Why is that there for Sagittarius? Okay, there's been heartbreak or separation. This can represent surgery as well, but this is the third party card, so. And this can represent infection as well, so it could be regarding social distancing. But here's the Six of Cups reversed. So there's heartbreak between these two over here, whether they're kids or you and your soulmate. But now this is being corrected. You're coming clean. There's confessions and coming clean after the two of you both being out in the cold. You see yourself as Judgment reversed. Why? Feeling like you're going crazy, over isolating, or going insane. That you could be someone who's got dementia or Alzheimer's as well. It's just starting to set in. But more likely this is about the need to come out with what you've learned because you had to go within. But literally everyone, a lot of us have been feeling like we're going crazy because you had to over-isolate. So this is also swallowing your pride and coming out with it. This is like hiding at work. All right? So it's deliberation. It's like not judging. You're not making a decision. It also could be the day the music died. And there's something that you've been going through that's really hard for you to talk about. So again, there's confessions to the Queen of Swords, reverse, which is why you need to humble yourself here. It's very difficult for you. There may be a lot of negative energy under the bridge, and you need to come clean about something or come clean to the Queen of Swords reversed. And when she's upright, she's in mourning. So that's her nature, is she's the one who's the widow, the war widow. But when she's reversed, it's either turned into really negative energies in her personality, or she's just so wounded right now because she's hurt again. Like this is hurt already from her life, and now she's really wounded again. Or this can also be someone who's gone silent, and it can be the other end of the spectrum where this is someone who can be a bitch or someone who's verbally abusive. But it's about confessing to this person, and it could be a child hoping their mother doesn't yell at them when they confess. Or it's just someone who's really, really hurt and you're worried about telling them everything. So around you, or how you were seen, is the Tower. So why do we have the Tower there for Sagittarius around you? Sagittarius, oh, there we go. Your cards are definitely flipping out and around. So there's definitely some scattered energy or just over-energized. There could be excitement and nervousness at the same time. So the Tower has to do with choosing a new path regarding the Queen of Cups reversed. So this could be either someone you're going towards or someone you're leaving behind. This could be someone it could be the same person as the Queen of Swords where they've really hurt feelings. Or this could be someone you're turning away from because they were manipulative. But it's sudden. Also could be someone you just had a fight with. And you're turning back this way towards the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups reverse could be a Scorpio, or it could be someone who's been clinging to you. So it could be Scorpio or that. There could be Leo as well, or this is somebody with a big out of control ego, or just really imbalanced. Somebody who maybe you see as needing help, or they could have a child who's in need of help. And this could be someone who's just weak. It doesn't mean their ego's out of control, but it could be someone who's sick as well, or has a sick child. But this is imbalance, debt, scam, inequitable relationship, or someone who needs to go back to school. Definitely could be somebody who's afraid to go back to school. They think it's scary. All right, so maybe somebody needs to go back to work and they need more education. So we have the Eight of Cups as your block. Why is that the block for Sagittarius? Why is walking away or going within a block for Sagittarius? It's a lot of emotions you've put into something, or a messy yard. King of Swords reversed, okay? So this is someone who's connected to the Queen of Swords reversed in a breakup. So the block is walking away from this because you're being offered love. Okay, so this could be a third party through work offering love, right? And you're without affection right now, or you just went through a breakup. If you're the masculine Sagittarius, and that doesn't have to be you, that could be somebody else. This can even be a lawyer, but this could be Gemini energy. But this is offering love, or this could just be too, there's issues at work, but the workplace offers you love without affection or without perhaps a bitchy partner, which could be coming up, okay? So it's whether it could be your work, could be your mistress, or you could literally have someone through work who's a mistress or you want to be with. But there's definitely a breakup or a lack of affection here. And you may be confessing either to the Queen of Swords reversed, or that's your partner you're confessing to about what you really want. And that could be this person as well, who's just really hurt, or a Scorpio, or someone who's clinging or just really tired of choosing this path, and perhaps you not reciprocating. So we also have the Wheel of Fortune upright next to this. So this is positive for you, walking away. I'm going to put this back in. You're walking away and offering love. So the last card here is the Six of Pentacles reversed. Why for Sag? We have the Ace of Wands reversed, which is frustration, sexual frustration, creative blocks, unable to control your sexual energy. And this is looking back, going back, or living in the past. So perhaps in the past you were having trouble controlling your sexual energy, perhaps with a specific person, or as a single person, or looking at this single person. This is somebody who has everything but a partner to share it with. So there's some kind of inequitable relationship here, whether that was you who wasn't giving because you were in another relationship, or you just not giving in the relationship, it was inequitable, or vice versa, but it wasn't an equal relationship. Or there's debt here, or somebody felt scammed, or was scammed, or scammed the other person. The Sovereign here could also be defenseless to the energies and attacks coming in at night. So there may be a connection at night too, an energetic connection, but feeling defenseless to it, but also could be Cancer energy here. Then we have the Eight of Wands, which is that energetic exchange between you. So that's a lot of back and forth. It can just relate to communications or travel, or it's literally you have an energetic connection with someone that's really intense. And there's that third party. So it could be a third party for sure that you're connecting to, and this is you holding back. Or this also could be a heated exchange that you experienced, right? But while in another relationship, and perhaps not even, it's under the radar. You're not telling anyone. So it's not on the up and up, and feeling uncomfortable about it. And this could be the other person, you, or both of you. But there is a very positive energy, and you leaving your current situation did come up with the Wheel of Fortune upright. And we're reiterating that here as well. The Wheel of Fortune saying it's time to move forward out of keeping to yourself and keeping secrets. So why do we have the Seven of Wands upright now? The Knight of Wands reverse comes up again. This is the player. So you want to continue to be the player, or you want to come out with the truth. This is the player coming forward with the truth and in breaking up with someone. And that could be, it doesn't have to be a romantic, it definitely could be a romantic breakup here, but it also could just be a disconnect from yourself. It could be a disconnect from a partner or child energy. And then we have specifically the Empress. So that could be a partner or a mother figure, a grandmother, aunt. And let's see what's coming up next for you guys. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new life, an offer of time, money, energy, or a new life. And this could be somebody who's a little bit impish, which is, you're coming up as that energy here. So offering a new life, perhaps moving, visiting someone else's house, or leaving a marriage, or just instability of the house or marriage or family, and being strong. And there could be Leo energy coming up here as well. So again, the only energies we had was Libra, Libra, Aquarius reversed, lots of Sagittarius, Scorpio upright, and now Leo upright. So we're going to clarify that this new life, perhaps moving or ending a relationship or home life. They're ending a family or emotional cycle here, and saving your money, holding on to what you have and dumping things that you no longer need, emotional attachments, perhaps having a yard sale to make some more money to do this. And there could be some depression, or an Aquarius who's depressed. We have Cancer here as well. So this could be a Cancer who's depressed, or an upside down Aquarius who's making a bold move to go forward, and along with the Leo energies. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed along with the King of Pentacles reversed, and here is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is destined to happen. This is someone who may have lost money and status, or lost money from the downturn in the market, their job, whatever it is, or they could be greedy and all about, they could be addicted to work. And this is now them holding back, withholding time, money, and energy, or withholding a new life. This could be to play ball or to learn how to magnetize what you want to you. But this is destined for him to lose, because he needed to feel it in order to become inspired, and that's confirmation. All right, so this was destined to happen, and it's definitely for the better, because with the Wheel of Fortune is the Knight of Cups, so there is an offer of love here, perhaps to someone who's feeling weak, or someone who had an out of control ego, or literally a Leo who's having issues with balancing or debt. And again, it could be a child who needs help, or this is someone who never learns their lesson, right? Somebody could have been scammed as well. All right, so then the bottom of the deck, because we're going to go to clarification cards. We have the Magician reversed, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords all reversed, which is really negative energy. So we had that fighting energy here too in the beginning, same thing. This could be Virgo, Gemini reversed, perhaps Aries sometimes, and this is all air here between a Page and a Knight of Swords. So these could be two kids who just do not get along, they're constantly fighting, and this is the parent who's pissed. Or this is someone who's manipulating these two kids, right? This doesn't have to be a relative. This could be anybody who's manipulating these kids. Or these could be really negative messages too. You know, this could be spying, lying, spreading rumors together. Someone who's holding their tongue as well, or being verbally abusive to each other. Being insecure, or perhaps they lost their parents' tools as well. Or this person doesn't have the tools to deal with these two because they're out of control. So this is how we're coming into this read. All right, this is a father who's struggling with their kids, most likely, or people at work who are fighting, or just really negative. They could be siblings as well, who are just, maybe you were raised that way, where there's a lot of verbal abuse in the family. Just to quickly, I pulled some more cards, but I don't have time to go all through these. I'm going to pull your oracle cards. But we have then, after the Strength card, feeling imprisoned. Okay, and this is anxiety as well. All right, dumping emotional attachments. And again, like this came up for a garage sale to raise money because you're saving money. And you may be a little bit anxious about that because in a split, of course, you're not going to have all the money that you used to have. And then the Chariot, which is feeling broke down, up or through. This could be canceled trips or moves, but just stuck and not moving anywhere. And then these are the last two. So this is under the radar again. The Queen of Cups is upright. So this looks like the person you're moving toward, as opposed to the Queen of Swords is you may be moving away from, which makes sense with the two kids that came up, because you have the King and Queen of Swords reversed, and then you have the Knight and Page of Swords all reversed. So you might be leaving for the Queen of Cups, who is coming up like Cinderella. And then this is also feeling a failure, or having negative attention that you don't want, or needing attention, or being needy of attention, or like I said, just doing things under the radar or under the table. So that'd be footsie under the table with the Queen of Cups. So I do want to clarify, let me clarify the Queen of Cups really quick for you. So these guys came up again, but in a different way. The two kids didn't come up. This is the battle between insecurities and defensiveness, manipulation and defensiveness, being on guard, right? Like wanting to take down somebody else before they hurt you. And so there's some stuff you guys need to get through in order to come together. And I'm going to pull you oracle cards. So from the energy deck, let's see what's going on for you, Sag, at 3011, which is the Four of Wands, which is the home or marriage or celebration. And 11 is justice, so truth and balance. And there's imbalance at the end here. But we leave in limbo at the Seven of Wands. Standing up for yourself and lighting the torch. It's like the cliffhanger. But it looks like lighting the torch has to do with the Queen of Cups over here. And Cancer came up a lot during this read, so it could be Cancer. All right, and you're fighting with your own family or two families, fire and air, or that's just your family. You're a lot of fire and air, all of you. And let's see what the advice is from the energy deck for Sagittarius today for the first half of August. Okay, the storm warning, okay? But this is a blessing in disguise. Remember that the Wheel of Fortune came up twice upright, which means everything that's happening is for your highest good. So remember that when you may be experiencing something that you don't think is good, it actually is. You have action, all right? There's like take action, two running together. Okay, so it is really beautiful, the stars. And these are two sides of the same coin, which was coming up in your read specifically. So you definitely could be coming together with a twin flame or a deep soulmate. The door to personal healing and happiness, the rainbow is there, the rainbow bridge, and the purification, opening the windows. That came up for the Divine Masculine read too. The underlying energies is blossoming abundance. See, it's all in your favor. Number 3 is the Empress. And that has to do with Gaia and abundance. Okay, so this is all about abundance. And that the storm warning is just for you to know that's the Wheel of Fortune's upright in your favor. Okay, for the two sides of the same coin being the stars that you are and allowing the door to personal healing and happiness. All right, so from Romance Angels, what do we have for Sag? Sag, this is actually a really good read. Whether it's you coming clean to someone or children coming clean to you, and that could be both in this read as well. It looks like there may be pursuit of a relationship as well. All right, we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. And don't forget, when something feels uncomfortable, it's saying it's in your favor, so don't try to control. Let the universe control. You got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, let go of trying to control. Don't control. Well, new love, new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, right in a row. And the bottom is you deserve love. You are lovable. And there's the Archer. Okay, can't get any more specific. And one more quick card from the numerology deck. I'm so proud of myself that we haven't hit 40 minutes, so. All right, Sagittarius. Definitely could be third-party person, groups, interferences, but it looks like it's something good for you that you're going toward. And kids are coming clean to you. You're coming clean. We have synchronicity, 2 purple, personal growth and synchronicity, which is also very Sagittarius because Tanzanite is Sagittarius. So you have 7 and 87, which is the Chariot. And 87 is the reverse of 78, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So that could be reversal of fortune, which is the storm warning and saying for you not to worry about it. You're going through personal growth and it's actually going to benefit you. So you use your third eye, your intuition, and have compassion for yourself as well. This is really important right now. And then nature, allow things to happen naturally, but also, you know, go out into nature. Make sure you spend time grounding yourself. And again, third eye. So very much heart and third eye focus. And that was a really good read, Sagittarius, actually. So make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. And what is your nature? Don't worry about the storm warning. You're pre-warned here to not get triggered and to know it's all in your best interest, okay? Rise and be love, you guys. Bye.